everyone, and welcome back to Times to Remember. We are starting today with our series for Christmas, Staying Sane for the Holidays. This is part 1. We have part 2 coming on Friday, and we are going to continue with our Christmas series throughout the month of December. So stay tuned because it's going to be so exciting. In this first video, we are really just tackling all the little projects around the house to get ourselves set so we can enjoy the Christmas season and get our to-do list done. Being that it's Monday and a lot of Monday motivation videos go up, I am starting with a lot of organization in this video. We decorated the house for Christmas, but that doesn't mean that we put the Christmas bins away yet. One thing I really like to do, and I used to not do this, and I found that it was very helpful when I did, is I go through the bins after I decorate for Christmas. I get rid of what I want to get rid of. I sort the things I need to sort. And I find at the end of the season, when you're just totally burnt out and you have a million gifts around your house and you're trying to clean up, the last thing you want to do is organize your Christmas decor bins. So by doing this now, I'm setting myself up for that right in January after the holidays where everything's calming down and you're putting stuff away. It stays organized, so next year when I take my stuff out, I'm not overwhelmed. What I'm doing here is I organized to the left there. That bin is full of all toys for Christmas. There's a nativity, a gingerbread house, coloring books, all things my kids will play with throughout the Christmas season that I wanted to keep aside. And then I'm going through old decor because I bought so much new decor this year that I'm really seeing what I want to keep, what I might want to put out next year. I'm taking off labels from our old house because that just doesn't fit the rooms that are labeled on the bins anymore. We're going to relabel them later. One thing I love is they have these this year at Michael's, as I drop them, all different sizes. They were like $1, $1.99. These are not only great to bring shopping for the Christmas season, but I bring gifts to people's houses in these. They're really sturdy and really good reusable bags. And I don't know about your Home Goods, but my Home Goods doesn't have bags anymore. It's like a new thing. I don't really know. So they haven't had bags or reusable bags. So go to Michael's, check these out. They're so worth it and so sturdy. Now that all the Christmas decor was organized, my husband and my brother-in-law was actually over visiting. They both moved all the bins to the basement for me, and it was nice and organized. So I was so relieved to have that off my list. But now I'm going through old gifts that I have left over that I didn't give out last year, and I pulled up all my new wrapping and bows and gift bags, and I just wanted to go through and see what I have. I find that a lot of people do not know what they have because it's all disorganized and everywhere, including myself here in this video because we had moved, so everything was scattered about. But I find if you go through it at the beginning of the season and then I just make a list on my phone, like I needed some shirt boxes and some white tissue paper. That was really all that I needed for the rest of this season. I had enough wrapping paper, I had enough tape, I had enough bows, tags. And then you don't waste money when you go to the store and you see the wrapping paper and you're like, I don't know what I have at home. Just staying on top of it and being organized with this little step really helps. That I just showed you of me going through, but I wanted to really see what I have, like how many girly items I had, how many boy wrapping papers, how many solid. So mostly it's children's wrapping paper, which is fine. I can use that for adults too. And then, oh, baby feet. I separated all of my ribbon here, and then I have all of my tape. I have tape for mailing, and I have tape for shipping, and I have these clothespins for both something I do in home that I'm going to show you to hang my Christmas cards, and also I have this to put tags on gifts as well. And I have to go upstairs because I remember just now that I have a bunch of stuff from Hobby Lobby still. And then all extras, like spare gifts that I have left over that are like, I don't know if you would call them like a filler gift because they're really cute, but if you need an extra gift like this with a little gift card or this with a little outfit is really cute. And then I have my tags. I got these at Hobby Lobby, 50% off, $2.99, so I think they were $1.50, but these are at the dollar store too. Don't forget to go to the dollar store. That's a huge thing. That's where I get a lot of my wrapping stuff, but also be mindful, the dollar store is great. You're just ripping Christmas paper off, but their paper is very flimsy, so you just have to make choices on what's better to get or not. And then we have some gift tags. This is from Target. I keep them year after year if I have more. This was from Home Goods last year. They have, but I kept all my bows in here from last year so they didn't get crushed. But this is called, it says Merry and Bright, and it has the Merry Christmas on it. And I put all of my little Christmas bows in there. I find this really, that one's broken. I find this really easy to keep them from getting crushed. This I got on sale from, I don't know where. Savannah, where do you think this is from?
From the store.
Yes, very good. I don't remember what store this is from. I want to say Michael's, but it says US 15, but I know I didn't pay 15 for it. Maybe it's Hobby Lobby. I would have never paid $15 for ribbon, so it had to have been 50% off. But it's that big, bulky red ribbon. Good for big gifts, good for decor as well. Next thing I want to do is get some photos for my picture frames that I have around the house, which I will show you in a second. I got these picture frames from Home Goods. I got a couple of 5x7s and a couple of the 4x6. And then I went to CVS to print out some of my favorites. So we were gonna put these in. This is like an old picture with all of us. That was right after, this was right after Marcus was born. But we have so many. This was last year's Christmas picture. This was last Christmas when we decorated the Christmas tree. So I have a ton of pictures here, and then I print out some of my favorites from this year. And I got these very classic frames, and I got new ones because I have Christmas frames, but they're very like a mishmash of designs. So I wanted something very classic that I can use every single year, and it really pops, especially in my kitchen. I have a white kitchen, so it really pops with that. So I'm gonna put these in and show you where I put them. Okay. All right, so we did our picture frames. We put out some new ones and some older ones. This was right after, like I said, right after we had Marcus. And then our most recent one, next year there'll be 3 little ones. And my favorite picture of Savannah and my favorite picture of Marcus from this year. And this was last Christmas, right after we decorated the Christmas tree, and they're in their matching pajamas. And this is my favorite picture from Christmas when, this was actually Savannah's first Christmas. She was 6 months. And then I also made just a nice, I swapped this out for Savannah's room. She wanted this one with a family picture from last year. So I still have one frame to finish, but we're gonna go up, we're gonna put some pictures of you with your cousins in your frames in your room, okay? All right, let's do it. Okay, we're gonna start making our list for Santa. Who's ready?
Me.
Okay, so I had just, hold on, Marcus. No. Here. Okay, so I had these in my Christmas binder, Old Stationery.
What's that?
And this is Savannah. She picked out this one and we gave Marcus this one. We have, what do we have?
Scissors.
Scissors. What else?
Crayon.
And what else?
Stickers.
And what do we have here? What's this?
This is when we get presents.
No, this is the Target catalog. And if we are good girls, sometimes we can ask Santa for something special for Christmas and maybe he will bring it. What do you think?
Good. And so as Mommy took my favorite crayon.
I took your favorite crayon. All right, so why don't you write Savannah on here? Leave the center empty and write Savannah so he knows it's yours. No, leave that part.
Oh.
Excellent. So now we'll put all your gift ideas around that. So we're gonna cut out anything you want from the catalog and we're gonna glue it down on the paper, okay?
What's that?
So I had some leftover Christmas stationery in my Christmas binder, which I will be sharing in Friday's video, how I keep everything organized for the holidays in my Christmas binder. I've done it for years, and I'm going to show you some really awesome stuff with some free printables. But I also wanted to show you that my 2-year-old, who wasn't going to really cut out anything from the catalog, I let her cut everything out and I worked with him on coloring. I wrote his name and I gave him stickers to go wild, and he really loved it. He had so much fun. I don't let him, well, he can try and peel the stickers, but it really doesn't work out that well. So I was just handing him the stickers and he was putting it down on the paper and he would scribble all over, and that was his little Christmas memory that he made. Okay, so Marcus made his list, and I think we're gonna put some stuff. We're gonna put some stuff on his list. Savannah did her list, which she's still working on, right? Okay, so we are working on our list, but Savannah did not finish hers yet. She cut out all of this stuff, but we are not finished. This is actually from Marcus. He loves Cocoa Melon, but his list is crumpled up over there. So anyway, we are working on this, so we're gonna just glue these down and mail this to Santa. And if your child is older, you can of course write it. You can even write it when they're younger. They could tell you what they want. But you can also just write your kids lists of what they want on paper for them and mail that to Santa as well. But this was just a fun activity that we did, right? Did you like this?
Yeah.
So we're gonna glue these down now, okay?
Alright, bye.
After the kids had a really fun time, I decided to clean up the island. I am just wiping it down and getting ready to go through my baking supplies. The kids moved into the other room to watch a movie, and I am just pulling everything out that I can possibly find that I would need for baking cookies this year. Again, the whole reason I do this is so I'm not in the store buying flour again and confectionery sugar again, and oh my gosh, do I have Christmas sprinkles. I went through everything. I got rid of old stuff. I got rid of old cookie cutters. I looked at my cookie press and I looked at my supplies. One thing I will recommend is if you're making any sort of Christmas cookie with nuts, I would get them now. So then I made a list of everything that I needed and I put in order together on Target and my grocery store. I have groceries ready to be picked up with my baking supplies included. I'm doing a Target drive up right now and I don't see it yet, but I ordered some stuff for Christmas and it's just easier to get stuff done by just doing it on my app. I love Target Drive Up, so I am just waiting to pick that up and then going home. Okay, I really want to show you something that I do every single year, but I'm finding right now that you can go to, when you're in Snapfish and you hit deals, It shows you like what the deals are and when they end and everything. But every year what I tend to do is I put my Christmas card together before Thanksgiving. I leave it in my cart. I'm not signed in right now, but I leave it in my cart under my projects. And then on Black Friday, I come here and go find all the sales. I've done this every year, and shout out to my friend Kelsey who gave me this tip. She didn't give me this tip. Shout out to my friend Kelsey who told me about this one year. She said, go to Snapfish, they have 70% off Christmas cards. And we were working, I remember, and it was the day before Christmas. It was several years ago. And every year the 70% off on Christmas cards. So I literally make all my projects, my photo projects for gifts and for everything before Thanksgiving. And then I come here the day after Thanksgiving. Even sometimes Thanksgiving night they have it, and I order everything, my cards, everything. So just a little tip for you. Snapfish is definitely the way to go. You can go to Tiny Prints, you can go to all these other places like Minted, you can go to Target, you can go to Costco, but if you want a really nice like stock card, I find Snapfish has the best options for the best price. I just have to say we are just getting warmed up with our Christmas series here, staying sane for the holidays. If you come back Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, we have another jam-packed video for you with even more than this. This was really just getting organized and getting started, but we're really going to get into the nitty-gritty on Friday. I'm going to show you my holiday binder and how I keep organized on paper for everything that we are doing for the holidays. We are going to look at mapping out your entire month of December. We are going to look at your deadlines for mailing out gifts, gift tracking, organizing, budgeting for the holidays, so much. I know that there's not going to be a lot of hosting this year, so we're really going to focus on the Christmas that we're going to have this year. And even though it's going to be a little bit different, it's still going to be fun, and we are going to make memories along the way. I hope to see you Friday also for some great free printables on our website, and join us for this holiday season of fun. At the end of each video during this series, I'm going to share a little clip from some of my favorite holiday memories of my children. This is when we went to get our Christmas tree back in 2017. Enjoy a 2-year-old Savannah.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That's a good picture. I think you just got
Next year.
Thanks, Santa.
I can't hear you, man.